Meeple's Market. We're going to do an unboxing of the new white box import-export by Jordan Draper. This is like the retail version. It was at Kickstarter, I think, a year or two ago. I regret not getting that, but here we are today. That was a loud plastic. So the box is sweet in itself. It's like there's little divots carved on the side, so it feels like it's a shipping container, and it looks like a shipping container. But these little things are all little ridges. You can feel like all the little metal pieces. Really cool. Alright, we got a rule book, I'm assuming. 34 pages, but they're little pages. But the text is small. But the pages aren't so... I don't know. I think this is a pretty heavy game as it is. I've never played it. We got the rule book. Then we've got I don't know what these are. I guess these are references for all the cards, maybe? Yeah. So instead of like a reference card or a reference sheet, everybody gets like a reference rule book, essentially. Folds out, and it's just card names and what they do. Which I guess is helpful, because usually they just come in the rule books at the end, and then you're passing it around trying to see what everything is. So being able to give every player one of these is probably beneficial. Alright, next we got just a little cardboard spacer. Cards, and more cards. Alright, so we got the cards unboxed here. The backs all just have that import-export on them with a boat with shipping containers on it. Pretty simple. Cards themselves, cardstock feels pretty thick. There's no linen finish on them, but they do feel nice. And then the cards, it's like a pretty graphically simple game. You just got a shipping container. It feels, oh, this is cool. So the marks on the shipping containers on the cards, they're raised like on the boxes. So the cards have that little raised stuff on the shipping containers too. That's neat. So yeah, you got the shipping container, and then they've got the different, like the name. So this one's full of televisions, and then it tells you what actions you can take. So there's some green ones. There's some yellow. Yep, some yellow. And then there's like one card. This one's green and yellow. This one's yellow and red. These are all red. These things are great. Big cats. This red container houses big cats. This one has cannabis. And this one has cannons. So that's cool. Ivory, Yakuza. I think the red cards are like bad stuff because there's guns on them and stolen tires and crazy stuff in these containers, so watch out. This one's red and black, and then all these cards are probably black. Black's got soap, candy, mouthwash, shoes, chapstick, rope. Cool. And then sure, we've got these cards. It looks like they're like the front of the, each player probably gets one. They look like a front of a ship. So you probably have your ship, and then you got your containers on the ship. Or there's different ships, and the containers go on the different ships, and then the players can like build on them and whatnot. And then they have fulfilled contracts on the back. We've got our blue ones. Oh, the cards tell you on the side. So green is technology, yellow is agriculture, red is illegal, black is consumer, blue is luxury. Impalas, long coats, Teslas. Cool. Then we've got a blue-green. And then there's a bunch of combo cards. Yellow and black, blue and black, yada, yada, yada. All that. And then there's some gray as well, which are called capital. So all those cards that we packed out are all shipping containers. I think that's like the meat of the game. Each shipping container has its own rule on it, basically. So as you add the shipping containers, it changes the way the game's played. All right, next we got in here, it looks like card dividers. Yeah. This is nice. I love games that have small boxes, and then there was no wasted space in this box. Everything just fits right in here, and they even give you card dividers, and the dividers are all labeled. They're just really small, so you probably can't see, but yeah, they all have labels on them to match the cards. That's sweet. We've got it's already punched out, Supply Island and Port of Tokyo. Dump this. Then we've got, looks like different player boards. Blue, red, green, gray or black, yellow. Cool. And the backs of them have that same card art on the back. I complained about one of the games using the same card art all around it. It was just the same, kind of in your face. I think it might have been fired up, but I think it's okay on this game. And then we got some punchies. This is why I wish I had backed the Kickstarter. I had pledged for this Kickstarter, and I canceled my pledge because at the time, my gaming partner was like, nah, this isn't a game that we're going to like playing. We're never going to get it. Don't get it. Came with metal shipping containers, guys. Little metal shipping containers, little metal boats. Now I just have these punchies. I'll live. Let's punch these out. We got these bad boys punched out. Pretty straightforward punchies here. You got the different cargo ships that come in the different colors. There's that greenish yellow, blue, red, gray, light green, black. And then there is the shipping containers that go on them. There's the long ones, and then there's the short square ones. So you got rectangles and squares. Yeah, looks cool. They punched out easy. They are pretty tiny, so I was worried about punching them out, but they came out real clean. At first I thought that it was like a misprint because there's white around the borders of the colors, but I think that's just to actually be able to see where the edge of the containers are. So you're not just putting a blue square on top of a blue boat and then it blends in with everything. So yeah, it looks good. I'm probably going to 3D print some upgrades for these though, because I think it would benefit from having a little bit more table presence than just the flat cardboard pieces. But it kind of adds to the aesthetic of everything though, because these cards are super simple. This is super simple. And I think that this game is supposed to be like a super simple style of a game, minimalistic, but the gameplay is supposed to be pretty deep. So that's the unboxing, import, export. The new white box edition. I think the old one used to be a green box maybe. This is available in retail now, so feel free to pick that bad boy up. Thank you so much for joining us here. If you liked the video, hit that like button, please. I'd appreciate it. And you can subscribe as well, or leave a comment, and we can get to chatting. Have a good one.